Got to be in it to win it. Good luck.
Good luck, I'm busy chatting away here. My next guest is about to make a return to the West End stage, but Diana Vickers' busy career began on the 2008 series of X Factor, leading to all of this.
I wish we could all go to Spain. It'd be totes amazing. Oh, which means it'd be like totally amazing.
Yeah, I know. What's this about Spain?
Why are you mad at me?
Because I don't want to be here!
Oh, my wicked heart beats out of time for you. God knows I see stars. It's bad to feel this good. Oops, 'cause I got that feeling. Ooh, my, here I go again. Oops, so it's lucky bang. Ooh, my, here I go again.
And Diana is here now. It's just like a flashback through your life.
Really,
there,
that's
isn't it?
quite scary seeing it. I'm like, wow, I've done a lot. Well, pat on the back, but I feel quite old.
I know,
actually.
since 2008. I mean, really, there's been a lot crammed in there, hasn't it? And X Factor did open that door, to be fair, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. It was fantastic for me. It was a great platform, and yeah, I'm very grateful for it.
Did you kind of feel, though, off the back of X Factor, there's not that there's a stigma, but you clearly wanted to do lots of other things. So did you feel like you had to almost prove yourself?
Yeah, I still do feel that every time I go into a job, and especially when I did Little Voice, because that was my first West End role when I came out, and I took it really seriously. I was working with a lot of established, credible actors and producers and directors, and I really felt like I had something to prove. And then I felt very like welcomed into the acting community after that, and I do kind of feel that even now, because I'm very serious about my job and what I do, and I don't want anyone to ever judge me by that. Not that they would, because I don't know.
No,
but yeah,
I know exactly.
I do.
Things move on, basically, don't
Yeah,
they?
definitely.
So tell us about Son of a Preacher Man, Dusty Springfield, who I adore. I know every single word of every single song, I might add.
Super fan.
Yes, super fan. So yes, tell us about this role.
So basically, it's not about Dusty Springfield. It's about all of her music set. It's all her fantastic songs. So it's about the preacher man who was meant to be this kind of love life guru back in the 60s, and he had his own shop on Dean Street, and people used to come and listen to all the old records like Dusty and Scylla and the Byrds, and he basically dished out advice and wisdom to people with like broken hearts. And so it's now set in modern day, and there's 3 characters all from different generations: myself, Michael Howe, and the lovely Deborah Stevenson. And we all come along, and we've had our hearts broken or going through some sort of tragedy in our lives, and we come and look for the preacher man, but he's not there, but the son of a preacher man is. I mean, I've said that all in one breath. So if you got that, and all set to the Dusty's amazing music, and it's directed by Craig Revel Hall.
Yes, which is an interesting one. Well, he does lots of things that we actually behind the scenes of Strictly, you know, a lot of people don't know about, but that actually is his real passion.
Yeah, he loves it, and he's fantastic at it. He, you know, he's in the rehearsal room, he comes off every morning, he takes his shoes off, he gets stuck in, and yeah, it's a pleasure to work with him. He really pushes the boundaries and makes you push the boundaries
as well, of course, of course. And what's it like then being back on stage and doing what you do best, to be fair, Dan? It is what we love you for. Like, singing is just such a natural talent.
Oh yeah, I love it. I really enjoy doing musicals. I love doing acting. I find it still quite challenging, and you know, it's good to get your teeth into a good script. But when it comes to the music side, I just feel so at ease, and I really connect with Dusty. I impersonated her when I was doing Little Voice, so immediately I felt that connection with her. And yeah, it's just such a pleasure to get up there and sing all these fantastic songs.
Yeah. But going back, actually, to say that this back catalogue of your career so far, but Rocky Horror being another big show.
Oh my goodness.
That must have been something quite special, actually, because it's iconic. Everyone knows it.
Yeah. It was bizarre. I used to get all sorts yelled at me on stage, all very inappropriate comments that I won't say now. But you know, it was fantastic because I also met so many great friends. I've made some of my best friends from that show because everyone is just so big and wonderful, and you have to be so close to people because you're doing very inappropriate things to each other every night on stage, so the boundaries are broken and you just become so super close. So it was a great experience. That was my first proper musical that I ever did, which was last year. So
it's not a bad way to start, though,
it's
is it?
not.
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
And comedy is something that you're really interested in. I mean, we saw you on Give Out Girls, but you're interested in writing and kind of getting a bit behind the scenes with it as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am. So at the moment, me and one of my best friends, who's a fantastic actress herself that I went to school with, we've been writing in our downtime, and you know, we kind of put a pilot together, and we are hoping to film that. So, and I think as an actor in this industry, it's always good to kind of have your own projects going on, because if not, it's a lot of waiting around and waiting for your agent to call, and it's good to kind of take control of things.
And just really quickly, can we expect new music, new albums, tours? What is in the pipeline?
God, you never know, never say never. I love writing, so maybe I'll get inspired to go in the studio. I mean, there is a single with Dusty. I've recorded some of a Preacher Man, so that kind of goes out sometime soon. I don't know when. So that was really good fun, being back in the studio and doing that. But never say never. Maybe I'll get inspired.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, it's great to see you, Diane. I'm just looking here. The tour starts in September the 4th, Bromley's Churchill Theatre, and goes all over. There's actually quite an extensive tour all over the country. You go to Belfast, I see, as well,
yes,
which is
we
interesting.
do. Belfast.
I always spot that one. That's great. Thanks so much, Diane.
Thank you.
Thank you. After the break.
I think I can help you with that.